Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Razin Danish bin Muhammad ZUKRI and my metric number is S55954. For final year project proposal presentation is effect of salinity growth performance survival rate of African catfish Clarias garibnus juvenile. For introduction, African catfish in scientific name is Clarias garibnus, is a freshwater species. African catfish belongs to the family Claridae, and Clarias garibnus also is a hardy fish. Clarias garibnus is a fish that has a high commercial value in Malaysia because this fish is in high demand. Okay, for salinity. Salinity refers to the quantity of salts dissolved in a body water, also known as salty water. For the objective study are to determine the effect of salinity on the growth performance African catfish Clarias garibnus juvenile. Okay, for number 2 of objective is to determine of the survival rate of the African catfish Clarias garibnus juvenile. Okay, for the problem statements, number 1 is many researchers have not ventured into this field of study. Problem statement number 2 is these catfish are in high demand in cash productions as the market price sold in the market is RM6 ringgit per kilo. Okay, for the third problem statement is growth of African catfish Clarias garibnus is characterized by large size heterogeneity resulting in poor growth performance. For significance of study, if the study are successful, it can be found in seawater. For example, we can breed Clarias garibnus at seawater or in marine water. Okay, for number 2, significance of study is with this study, farmers can generate income or can reap more profits by breeding catfish according to the correct procedure. Okay, for the number 3, significance of study is the community will gain new knowledge on how to properly care for catfish and get useful benefits to produce high quality catfish because this catfish that is in high demand in producing food or protein source for the community. For material and method, in study area, this study will be conducted at Freshwater Hatchery, Faculty of Fisheries and Food Science, FPSM at University Malaysia Terengganu, UMT. Okay, for the duration of study, it takes 3 months in 1 August 2021 until 29 October 2021. Okay, for experimental design and setup, there will be 5 treatments. That is, S1 is 0 ppt, S2 is 2.5 ppt, S3 is 5.0 ppt, S4 is 7.5 ppt, and S5 is 10 ppt. Each treatment will have 3 replicates. Each replicate will have 100 juveniles. Feed was administered 4 times per day, which is 8 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, and 18 hours, 7 days a week. Tanks will clean twice a day to remove uneaten feed, feces, and dead fish. Formulated feed water quality parameters exclude salinity, and tank management were like the period of acclimation. For data collection, number 1 is sampling will be conducted weekly to measure length of fish. For randomly is 20. The wet weight will measure and total length by use of plastic ruler. Mortalities will be recorded and dead fish will be observed under the dissecting microscope to ascertain that is due to stress. Okay, for the last of data collection is final number of fish in each tank will be recorded daily to determine the average survivor. For physical chemical parameter that I was used is YSI multi-parameter. It is for record salinity, DO, pH, and temperature. For data analysis, the effect of salinity on growth performance were performed by analysis variance is one-way ANOVA. Okay, for growth rate, percent wave gain is initial weight minus final weight divide by initial weight and multiply with 100. Okay, for survivor rate is final remaining fish divide by initial number stock and multiply with 100. For expected results, number 1 is growth performance in terms of final mean weight gain. Specific growth rates were significantly affected by salinity. Okay, number 2 is the 5 treatment of salinity able to identify which low and high growth performance. Okay, at salinity 2.5 ppt and below, the survival rates of juvenile fish is high, and at salinity 7.5 ppt and above, the survival rate of juvenile is lowest. For 10 ppt, all juvenile die within 48 hours. This is for reference, and this is for Gantt chart.